January 3rd, 2021, the state of Alaska celebrates 62 years of statehood. Alaska was admitted into the Union on January 3rd, 1959. It is the 49th state. It is also the largest state in the United States of America. And with the last frontier, as it is known, there is so much to see in terms of geography of this large state. Stay tuned for the top 5 geographic facts about Alaska. Starting with number 1. The highest point in the northern hemisphere is located here. Denali, at an elevation of 20,310 feet above sea level, is not only Alaska's highest point, it is also North America's highest point. It has a very high prominence. This mountain is so large that it creates its own weather. Denali is a very prominent and somewhat isolated peak. It's part of the Alaska Range. It has a prominence of 20,146 feet, and the nearest peak of roughly equal elevation is over 4,000 miles away. Denali means the high one in the Koyukon language. Alaska is a very mountainous state, and Denali is part of that. This is very fitting for fact number 2. Alaska has the most volcanoes of any state. Alaska is located along the seismically active Ring of Fire. This is a region with a high concentration of volcanoes and earthquakes. Alaska has between 130 to 170 volcanoes in the state. Fact number 3. Alaska is home to the majority of the United States of America's glacier. According to the latest estimates, there are about 27,000 glaciers in the state of Alaska. With Alaska being home to so many volcanoes and so many glaciers, Alaska is literally like America's version of the land of fire and ice. Iceland is called the land of fire and ice because of a lot of glaciers and volcanoes. Alaska has a lot of volcanoes and glaciers too. It too, land of fire and ice. And now we're gonna go to the forest for fact number 4. Fact number 4. Alaska is home to the largest national forest in the U.S. The Tongass National Forest of Southeast Alaska is over 16.7 million acres large. This national forest consists of temperate rainforests, in particular the northern Pacific coastal forests. There's a lot of cedar, western hemlock in these forests. There are also glaciers and fjords in this national forest. In addition to being the largest national forest in the US, it is the largest remaining temperate rainforest in the world. And now, last but not least, fact number 5. Alaska is where east meets west. Part of Alaska is so far west, it's actually very far east. Alaska is home to the westernmost and easternmost point in the U.S. Semi-Sapochnoi Island, which is part of the Aleutian Islands, is located at a longitude of 179.76 degrees east. It is so far west that it's actually in the eastern hemisphere. So you could say that that particular island is the easternmost point in the U.S. Alaska is the last frontier. It is a land of so many different landscapes, from the temperate rainforests of southeast Alaska to the Aleutian Islands, every volcano and glacier, the tundra, the marshlands, the river valleys, the high mountain ranges, and every place in between. So many pristine wilderness areas in Alaska. It really is the last frontier. Happy birthday, Alaska. If you like this video, check out other videos on this channel. And as always, be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.